Hello everybody, I'm Sohnjee. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much for checking me out. If you are a return person, I appreciate your support. And of course, if you haven't done so already, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button, as well as the bell, so that you'll be notified when I upload new content. Okay, got the business out of the way. Share, like, thank you. Let's get on with it. So we've been talking about the astrological sun signs and pairing them with everyone else in the astrological chart and seeing how those matchups could work. Now, here's the disclaimer. Of course, it isn't the blueprint for every single matchup. Of course, your pairing could be different. And absolutely, it isn't just about your sun sign. Of course, other things go into a relationship as far as everything in their chart, as well as their emotional background, temperament, life history, all that stuff. Okay, so we know that. This, however, is just a look at what the possibilities could be between these two sun sign pairings, as well as some general problems or issues that may occur between those two sun signs. So what I've done is I've taken a general consensus of what typically happens in a pairing of those sun signs, and I've taken that and now I'm going to relay it to you. So, got it? Good. We're talking about Pisces here. Okay, Pisces, you've waited long enough. Let's talk about it. Now, first of all, based upon some other videos in the past, Pisces tends to believe that I have a thing against them. I don't have a thing against you, Pisces. That is not true. As always, it's a compilation of research that I found, and I simply relay to you what is said. Okay? So, some of my favorite people are Pisceans, so calm down. Let's talk about you, Pisces. Okay, so Pisces is a water sign. Who's a Pisces? Well, Pisces is anyone born on February 19th through and including March 20th. Pisces is also a mutable sign. It starts at the end of winter and prepares us for the beginning of spring. So, if you have a birthday then, happy birthday. You are a Pisces. Now, what do they say about Pisces? Well, Pisces are powerfully emotional people. They are intuitive, they are creative, and they are very caring. Now, Pisces is sensitive, and they're often known to be very good, trusted friends. So, if you have a friend that is a Pisces, typically there is someone that you can go to and you can confide in, and they'll always be there for you. Pisceans are often very attractive, and their most enduring traits are the fact that they're typically very humble and their love of romance. Yes, so Pisceans are supposed to be very romantic. Now, Pisces are known to pick upon the subtle things about people. They look at the unspoken, the body language, and they read those signals from people with quite a lot of precision and skill. That's why a lot of people typically think that if they have a Piscean, or they know a Piscean, or a Piscean themselves, people think that they are a little psychic because they typically read people so well and they come across as mysterious, because a lot of the other signs miss some of the things that Pisces will clue right in on about a person. And 9 times out of 10, the Pisces is right about them. They are highly sympathetic, compassionate, self-sacrificing, and unassuming. Pisceans are the most likely to absorb the emotions of other people around them. They take cues from their environment, meaning that if a Pisces is in a happy environment, typically your Piscean will become happy and they'll be the life of the party. However, if a Pisces is in a sad environment, then your Pisces is going to absorb that energy and they too will become saddened. So they are really affected by their environment. So you want to be mindful of that if you are in the company of a Piscean. All right. Now, some of the Pisces strengths they are compassionate, artistic, intuitive, gentle, wise, and a lot of them are quite musical. So you'll find your famous musicians, a lot of them are born under the sun sign Pisces or has a lot of Pisces in their chart. Now, some of the weaknesses about Pisceans, they say, is that they're fearful, they can be overly trusting, they get used quite often, they can be sometimes very sad people, they have a desire to escape reality, and they typically play the victim, or on the flip side, they're the martyr. So that's what they say about Pisces. Most Pisceans believe that the best route to finding inner peace is to give to others. And in many respects, this makes them one of the most generous and selfless of all the sun signs. Now, they tend to dislike confrontation and sometimes have difficulty saying no or leaving bad situations sooner rather than later because the Piscean wants to stay and they want to help. Not always in the best interest, Pisces. Pisceans are often called the dreamers of the zodiac, and it is common for them to be attracted to drama. They are also very artistic, creative, and they enjoy fantasy in an attempt to escape from the gritty reality and frequent disappointments of life because Pisceans are known to want life to be peaches and cream. They're known to escape or disappear into their own heads, making them seem secretive and unreachable to their partners or loved ones. So now, some common misconceptions about them is that Pisceans are known to be not ambitious people, that they are considered lazy and low energy people. That's not true. Again, a Pisces enjoys fantasy. They enjoy escaping into their own head, into their own thoughts, because in their thoughts, everything's terrific. They're also known to be liars, cheaters, and as I said, secretive. But typically that's because the misperception about the lying is because a Pisces will just go with the flow. They're known to go with the flow, even if that's not how they feel, because a Piscean wants to keep peace. They're also known to be secretive because they go into their head and again, trying to keep peace. They rather not say what they're thinking. They just go along, which isn't necessarily perceived as truthful. And the cheating part about Pisceans, well, we'll get into that later, but it typically comes from a Piscean telling you what they want, or on the flip side, not telling you what they want and letting things go too far, and then they dip out on you. It's true. So, they're misunderstood. We're going to get into exactly what those misunderstandings are so that we can figure out better how to deal with Pisces and how to stop that nasty rumor. Because as I said, they are considered to be the most selfless, the most generous and giving of the astrological sun signs. So it behooves you to have a Piscean in your life and to love a Pisces. You just need to understand exactly what you're dealing with. So, with that being said, Pisces, let's get into it. Let's teach folks how to deal with the Pisces in your life and come up successfully so that they spend more time talking to you and less time in their head. Stay tuned for how your sun sign pairs up with Pisces right after this. Hello, Pisces with Aries. Welcome to your matchup. Now, right off the bat, there is no shortage of initial chemistry between Pisces and Aries. You may both be drawn to the other, and this is a match that may initially appeal to Pisces more so, especially while your passionate Aries is in that pursuit of you, determined to win you phase. Now, the Aries is strong, domineering, impatient, blunt, aggressive, passionate, and sometimes can be insensitive, especially by Pisces standards. Now, your Aries will mean well, but emotionally, they're as strong as an elephant, and they have a really bad habit of trampling over anything that gets in their way, and that'll sometimes include your feelings. Now, no matter how hard they try, it's likely to happen, Pisces, so brace yourself for that. It's the inevitable. Worse even, your Aries is very dynamic and spontaneous, always looking for adventure, change, and challenge, which can sometimes keep you off balance because you like smooth and steady consistency. Now, once the initial thrill of the chase wears off for Aries, your Aries could become bored with the romantic, sensitive, selfless, giving nature, and they will begin to pay less attention to you because they need fire and excitement. So you're going to have to bring that aspect out of your personality, the excitement, the spontaneity that you have because, of course, Pisces are also fantasy driven. So it's in you to bring that out. You just got to put that to the forefront for your fiery Aries partner. Now, if this happens, this could easily begin to feel like a one-sided relationship, with Aries being an emotional bully because they're the ones that will be demanding attention, fast-paced, let's go, something new, something exciting, go, let's get it. Whereas Pisces is a lot more mellow and calm and low energy type of people typically. Now, the main thing to realize from Pisces' standpoint, okay, is that it's going to require a lot of compromise, mostly from you. Sorry. This isn't a problem for you, okay, because you're easygoing. However, for Aries, it's going to take a little bit of patience and a little bit of work because they aren't nearly as adept at compromise. Aries likes to change things to suit them. So in order to do things so that you will have balance, you're going to have to work with Aries to see that your point of view is just as important as theirs is. Now, Pisces can be incredibly loyal. They're known for being very loyal people. And they will deal with the imbalance that comes with being in a Pisces-Aries relationship for a good period of time, long before they begin to complain about the obvious inconsistencies and the obvious overshadowing that Aries does in most cases. However, Aries, don't take this for granted. When your Pisces is fed up and done, trust me, they are fed up and they are done. And that's it. So it would behoove you to not get them to done and to compromise sooner rather than later in order to keep the peace. Now, Pisces appreciates a strong and protective lover, and Aries, you will certainly meet that requirement. But it takes much more than that to take a relationship of this magnitude to the next level. So, what is that you will have to do? I'll tell you that in part 2, as well as how to get Aries to willingly compromise with you, Pisces, so that it is not such a tooth-pulling exchange. And I'll also tell you how to keep the fires burning and keep that spontaneity going that Aries loves so much. We'll talk about that and some more things on part 2, where we'll discuss the thrill of the chase and how to keep it going between Aries and Pisces for a long time to come. Join me at www.sohnjee.com for part 2. We'll talk more about Pisces and Aries and how we can make this good matchup even greater. See you there. Also, if you're in a Pisces and Aries relationship and you would like to tell us about your experiences, please feel free to comment below. Looking forward to seeing what you have to say about Pisces with Aries. Take care. See you on part 2. Bye-bye.